So what happened when you mistakenly stain your back? We have what we call thinner. Thinner is a white liquid. You get this from where the cell paints, anywhere the cell paints. It's a strong chemical. We use it to clean, to wipe stains and paints. Okay. Yes. So now watch carefully. What can thinner do for you? Carefully watch this video. This is a demonstration. You fetch a little quantity of it. You can buy just 400 naira. Okay. Yes. So let's see the effects of thinner, the reaction. What can thinner do on other materials, so that you know. Now I have this leather here. What happened if you should stain this kind of water resistant, is slippery, a mirror face? Maybe in the process of applying leather dye, this leather dye, where do you get this black dye? From shoemaking materials. Can you see? Show them this video to give you this shoemaking materials. While the thinner, the white chemical, you get it from where they sell paints and building materials. So maybe mistakenly you stain your back. What happened? Can your hand clean it? Let's try foam. This is foam. Cannot clean it. Water cannot clean it. So what we use is the thinner. So watch carefully. With the help of your brush, or you have a foam. Judy, bring another foam. So you see, it may cleanse it up a little bit for you. Okay. Yes. Now, what's the reaction of thinner on this kind of materials? For those of you that knows animal skin, some of these strong quality materials, if you mistakenly stain the back, you have the thinner. So you have to cleanse it immediately. You can see it will clean it for you immediately. Give me another pieces of foam. Can clean it for you immediately. All right. Yes. And another effect of this very chemical, it can spoil, it can damage your materials. Yes. You need to watch the side effect of thinner. Can piece your material for you. So watch and see what thinner can do. Can you see? So you have to handle it carefully. Just a little quantity of it is enough. Now let's test another material. So can you see, it will spoil the back for you, to damage and scatter everything. Now let's test on another material. Hold this, hold this. Let's test. You already know these local materials for your back making. Now what happened? What's the reaction of thinner in case you mistakenly stain your back? What can thinner do to your back? Now watch. Can you see? You see what thinner can do? This is not an ordinary water. It's a very strong chemical. Give me another foam. Foam. So can you see that? So you have to handle thinner very, 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 very. You have to be very careful. All right. Yes, brown, the brown pieces. So what happened if you mistakenly stain something like this? You know, this type of materials. Fiance leather does not have any issue with thinner. The thinner cannot wipe, cannot cleanse, cannot fit your fiance leather. It will rather clean the stain. This is a fiance leather from shoe making materials. Let's do that again. Let me add. I got to add. Maybe you mistakenly stain your back. Like I've told you, your hand cannot clean it. Water cannot clean it. So use the thinner. Just buy a little quantity of this thinner. It's very important. You can mistakenly stain any back. Rub it here. Just a little quantity of it. Give me another form, please. So you have to clean it immediately. Don't let it stay long. Right? So it has stayed long, that is why. So what happens if you clean it immediately? It goes. Can you see that? Yes, you can clean it completely. Immediately you have to clean it immediately with just a little thinner on the brush or your foam. You soak it just a little and then you clean. So fiance leather does not have any issue when it comes to the thinner, okay? Yes, fiance is a strong leather. Some people call it rubber, some people call it microfibers. You get this from shoe making materials, okay? Yes, you can also get these materials from shoe making material. This is not a fiance leather. These are PVCs, they are local leathers. All right, yes. So the thinner can damage and fade away the paint and everything, you see. So you can use thinner to change everything. Yes, it's fading. So on these materials, be careful with thinner, and talking about machine oil can also stain this type of materials for you. Let's test. I have machine oil over there. I've removed the machine. That is machine oil. Come here, please. Come and touch this machine oil. Just a little of it. Use these. Use scissors. So reaction of machine oil on these materials. Just give it some seconds, it will turn black. All right, yes, to become more darker. So you can see it will be turning dark brown. Bring the other brown in your hand. Just hold it with you there. We have another brown. Let's see the reaction of machine oil. This one is reacting immediately, instantly. It turns dark. So be careful. We don't oil this type of materials when making bags, when sewing them, okay? Yes, these are genuine leather animals. So due to the process, due to the nature, do not oil. When you oil them, they're going to turn dark brown. So when I was making this bag, there was no any little drop of machine oil on it like we normally do. So on fiance leather, you can easily do that with your fiance leather. Please carry the material you're mashing on the floor. You can apply your oil. It has no reaction on this. The thinner as well does not stain fiance leather, okay? I'm very sure you understand something. So please, we are not good in speaking English to your liking, but make sure you understand the demonstration of our video and what we're doing over here. Now, how about suede? You know suede? So when you mistakenly stain the suede, what can thinner do? Let's see. Let's test and see if the thinner can clean suede. You're watching the demonstration. Do not focus on the English. Focus on the demonstration. So let's see. It will only try, but it will not clean it perfectly. And in the other form, it will try, but it won't clean it perfectly. Unlike the fiance leather, it will only try. Can you see? So always make sure you have thinner with you at the workshop. Yes, you can use it to clean stains and all of that. And hold this. Let's test this paper. You already know this is an apple drink. Let's see something. What can thinner do? Can you see? Yeah, that's what the chemical can do for you. If you have a fake paint, thinner can clean it up. So can you see? That's the effect of what? Thinner on fake paints. Not just fake paints, but the lower quality paints and stains. This is a leather dye container. Let's see the reaction of thinner over there. Can you see? To be fading away everything. See that? So the purpose of this video is to show you we use leather dye at the edge of our bags, and in case you mistakenly stain, you see this, it's a temporary marker you buy from bookshop, so we use them for making our bags, to decorate the edge of bags and shoes as well. Okay, yes. Now you have to mix the leather dye with the same chemical, which is the thinner, because we want it to be, the leather dye to be watery. Yes, let it mix it to be watery. We don't need the leather dye to be too much thick. If it is thick, you find it difficult in applying and controlling. Okay, yes, the best all right, yes, always mix it with the, bring this one, bring the small one, with the thinner before application. Yes, let it be watery. That is what is very important, to always watch video from beginning to end. Don't just draw conclusion. Yes, this is the best thing now for you to learn. You mix the dye with thinner. Let it be watery so that you find it easy in application. Yes, just to turn the edge black. Can you see? Carefully, carefully. So please avoid staining your bags, even if you have the thinner. Please avoid it. Just always avoid it. But in case it slightly happened, then you can go ahead. So you can see the edge of our bags. So you can see the mistake over here, so you're going to use the thinner to clean everything up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are yet to do that, please, this is my YouTube channel, then you are watching this video from my channel. Subscribe and share my videos with your friends and loved ones. My YouTube videos